What's up, course heroes? Welcome to yet another video. This is your boy Amit, and today we are checking out Feedspace on AppSumo. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so I'm on Feedspace, the AppSumo deal page here, and let's get down right to the deal. So this is to collect user reviews, and you can then post these user reviews on your website or just embed them anywhere, or you can just share it from their page. So let's look at the deal details here. You have $39, $129, $249, and then it goes all the way up to tier 4, which is 500 smackaroons. And for that, essentially your workspaces are going to be increased, and then you also get increased feedback, so you can add 2 audio forms or 5 or 10, etc., and that limit just keeps going up. And then one thing I do want to call out on the $39 plan, the 3-minute audio or video submission, I found that to be pretty good as far as the amount of minutes, right? You are asking someone to provide you with feedback for a review, and that 3-minute review, it's a pretty big time. So it seems small that just 3 minutes, but I found that to be pretty good to ask someone for a 3-minute review. So with that, let's get into the software and see how it works. So I'm in my Feedspace dashboard. This is their onboarding process. So when you first sign up, you're going to see this onboarding step here. Step 1 was asking for my email and my phone number. And then step 2 is giving my workspace a name. And then if you want to upload a logo, you can do that here. I'm just going to say, let's collect some feeds. Once you have your Feedspace account created, now we can go and create forms. So everything starts with their onboarding. I'm going to skip the onboarding. I've already done this once. I'm going to show you how to create these forms. So the first one is already created for you, which is the video form. And then we're going to go into the audio form and text form. And these are the 3 different ways you can collect feedback from your users. So the video form, let's go ahead and actually look at that right now. See out of the box what that video form looks like. So this is what the landing page looks like. Here your users can either record their video or record their screen. So if I click record video, I can open the video recorder, and this is what your users will see as the end user. And here's my camera. You can see there's like a little cutout here, so kind of guiding your users or where they should be placing their face in order to record that review. So let's go ahead and exit this out. And then you can also record your screen. So if I click on record screen, I can choose my entire screen and just click the share button, and that will record the screen. So it's pretty easy to use, self-explanatory, but let's go ahead and edit some of this stuff here. I'm going to go back to my Feedspace, and you can hit the little pencil icon to edit that video form. Again, you'll be given a onboarding tour. I'm going to skip that. By default, it'll be the workspace that you're working in. That workspace will automatically be selected. And then on the right side here, you will get to see a preview of what the changes are as you make them on the editor pane here on the left. So I'm going to make some quick changes and switch up what this form looks like. All right, so I've made my changes, and you can see those changes here on the right side. I have changed the name of my form. I've changed the page title. So I'm collecting feedback for a pretend pool company. And then I also created new verbiage for what my customers will see when they land on this page. And then finally, I added an emoji to the record video button. And then you can do the same for record screen button, which I did add, but for some reason it's not showing here. And then what would be your page title? This is what people would see if this link is shared. So I changed that to pool video submission. You can even give it a subtitle if you want, and you can hover over these info buttons to see what they mean. And then further down, you can collect extra information, or you can toggle these boxes off. For the collect consent, you can see that this is so that the people who are recording this, your users, know that they are giving you explicit permission to share this on your own platform. And then further down, we have our thank you page. Keeping it simple here, we have your thank you page title and your message. You can obviously add any URLs here if you want to redirect people to join a Facebook group or your community, you can do that as well. And then finally, we have your logo that you can upload and then choose how many minutes long that video can be. So 5 and 10 minutes are not on the base AppSumo plan. If I go back here, if you want a 5-minute video, you have to be on tier 2, and tier 3 gives you up to 10 minutes of video submission. Frankly, I think 3 minutes is plenty of time for someone to record their feedback. And once you're done with that, you can also see what this would look like mobile. I did find that sometimes it doesn't switch for me to the mobile preview. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually look at the live form and look at it live on mobile. And this is what my page looks like. This is what your customers will see when they are shared this URL, and that's where they'll go to record their feedback. Now let's see what this is going to look like on mobile. It is pretty responsive on mobile as well. For some reason, that record screen button has disappeared, which makes sense because if they're on mobile, they won't be able to record their screen. They would only record a video. If I change the device, based on what device I have changed it to, they might be able to record their screen. So that works pretty good. And then from here, they can click the record video button. Once they do, you will again see a similar pop-up open. They can center their face on this cutout, and then you can see the timer up here. So they do have 3 minutes to record their video. Once I start recording, the video starts recording immediately. One thing I don't see is either a pause button or a retake button. But once I hit stop recording, this is where I can either record again or I can submit the video. And this is where those toggles come into play, where you're asking for their name, their email, and their consent. So I mean, it's really simple, and I love the simplicity of this tool, and it just works. So from here, what can we do with this recorded message? So I'm actually going to record a quick message so that you can see it shows up in the feed on your homepage when you're on the dashboard. And then what can you do next with that message? Hey everyone, this is Amit. I am recording this video using the Feedspace software, which is on AppSumo. Let's see what this looks like in our dashboard. All right, so I filled in my name, filled in my email, and I've checked the box to grant permission. And now all I have to do is submit my video. It gets uploaded to Feedspace's servers, and we are off to the races. So your users have now submitted their video. They can again record another video. This is the thank you page that we looked at earlier. I haven't found a setting to control this button, or how I could maybe add a custom call to action here. So maybe that's something that's coming on the roadmap. Back to our Feedspace dashboard. Now that video that was just uploaded should show up in my dashboard, and you can see something here called recently received feeds. And there it is. There's my video, which I just recorded, and it's so quick it shows up right away. Now from here, I can mark this as favorites. So let's go ahead and mark it as a favorite, and then I can share this feed. There are a few ways you can share this. So you can either copy the direct URL, and if we open that URL, that's going to open up on Feedspace's platform. So that's going to be their branded URL, but you'll see I can watch this video right here. So that's one way to share it. I personally like the embed option. So you can take that embed code and put it on your own website. That way you're displaying it maybe on your sales page, on your lead magnet page, wherever it is, you can just embed this code on your custom page. And then you can also share it on different social media platforms. So those are some ways you can share that video that was just submitted by your user. Now let's go and create an audio feed form and a text feed form, and I'll show you what those look like. So up here, you will see create a new form option. I'm going to click that. And then from that, you can choose audio or text. We already have a video feed form, but if you wanted to create a second one, you can do so. You get up to 2 video feed forms, 2 audio, and you also get 20 text feed forms on the base plan. So I'm going to go and select the audio feed form, go ahead and proceed. And again, all of this is customizable using the settings on the left. So we have our page title, our message, and then our action button. So here it says start recording, but here it says record audio. And then on the audio form, I did notice that I'm able to see the responsiveness between desktop and mobile. So let's just go ahead and quickly create this, and you can see how easy and fast it is to create these forms. And just like that, my form is ready. I'm going to go ahead and paste this URL. And now instead of recording a video, I'll see the recording audio option, and I can just click on start recording. It'll detect my mic. I did not see an option to select a different mic input. So I'm just going to hit start recording, and because I see the sound waves, I know that now my audio form or my audio feedback is getting recorded. Once I am done, I'm just going to hit stop. And same concept here, I can add my name and email and submit this audio. So I filled in my details. I'm going to submit the audio. Just like we did with the video, this is going to upload to Feedspace's servers. And just like that, you have received an audio submission. Now let's go back to our dashboard and look at the text form. And while we are at the dashboard, you will also see that now we have received two feed forms, which is showing me right here. And if I scroll down, I can see my audio feed and also my video feedback. So let's go ahead and create a third form, which would be our text feed form. And then again, here you can change the title. You can change the subtitle just by using these fields on the left. And I did not find a way to change the thumbs up and thumbs down or completely turn it off, but I can turn off comments. So they can either give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down. But I like to keep the comments on because I want some more context on why I'm getting a negative review if someone is giving me a negative review. And with that, I can hit the save button. And just like we did with the audio and video forms, now this is ready. So when someone submits it, again, they'll be asked for their first name or their name, their email, and then they can hit submit. So let's go ahead and fill this out. And I guess in this case, I wasn't asked for my name or email, and that text form should now show up on my dashboard. So let's go ahead and check it out. I'm back in my Feedspace dashboard. Now you can see I have a text submission here with the comments and the sentiment that it was a thumbs up. And then I also have my audio form and my video form. And as an admin, I can simply click on any of these and start watching them right away and decide whether I want to showcase these on my product page, my sales page, wherever, or if I don't want to do that. So that's how you can create audio, video, or text forms right in Feedspace. Few more things to show you here, but before I do, don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you get notified next time I release a video. With that, what I want to show you next is the detail view. So if you're on your Feedspace homepage, you can click this detail view icon, and that's essentially going to open up the feeds that you have received. So you can now see your feed forms, which is your text, video, and audio. And then further down, you'll also see your recently received feeds. And then if you want to see all your feeds, let's say you have a ton of them, you can just click on all feeds here, and that's going to show you all your feeds, whether that's video, whether that's audio or text. And then you can further filter them down into just video, just audio, just text, etc. And the last thing I'm going to show you is your account settings. So from here, you can go into your account. That essentially has your account details. If you have the AppSumo plan, you'll see that here. I'm currently on the free plan, so I'm not seeing that. And that was the entire product tour. And there you have it, course heroes. Thank you so much again for watching. That was Feedspace. Super simple to use, very unique use case, and you can grab it from AppSumo for less than 40 bucks. So check it out. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you get notified next time I release a video. And until next time, keep creating.